So here's a quick little video about how I travel and what I pack when I travel to stay healthy, to eat raw and vegan. So most of the things that I travel with is because I don't want to put myself in a situation where I have to go out to eat or rely on a restaurant to provide my food, and the only thing they have is a basic side salad, you know, or they have salads but they don't have dressings. All the dressings have honey in them, or they have milk in them, yogurt, dairy, things that I just don't eat. So what I do is I make sure I have kind of the basics so that I can bulk up even some of the skimpiest selections that restaurants have. So first thing I do is I make sure I have all of my tools. I always have a hotel room that has a refrigerator. So this is probably one of the smaller ones I've had, but it'll do. And I'll show you what's inside of that in the next video. So I always bring my basic tools. So I bring these flexible cutting mats that can be thrown away. There's like usually two or three of them. There's two of them in this one. So then they're pretty big, so I can put them on any surface. It can easily go onto a desk or the top of if you have to use the bathroom, you can put it on the bathroom counter and be able to, cut your fruits and vegetables. I always bring a knife with me, so a sharp knife. I bring a big spoon, a peeler just in case. And this time I brought this is the knockoff Magic Jack, but this is the tools that you use to open up the raw coconuts, the raw young coconuts. And the area that I'm staying in right now has a lot of Asian markets, and that's usually where I can find them. So I'm expecting to pick up a few of those so I can enjoy those fresh while I'm here. I also bring with me a glass container. So this is an old olive. If I don't break it, this is an old olive container that I rinsed out and kept. And I keep this because this is a good little container to be able to shake up salad dressings, or if I need to make a quick little smoothie, or maybe a tea, I could put it in this container. It's sealed very tightly, it's glass, and it's easy to carry with me. So those are the tools. And next, I always bring some fresh fruit. So I always take a few fruits that I wash from home that I can easily eat. Apples, these mini bananas, some washed grapes. And then I always bring with me lemons because I can make my own salad dressings with lemons, right? Or I can cut them up and put them in some warm water or room temperature water in the morning if I really need some tea. Usually I start my morning off with 32 ounces of warm or room temperature lemon water. So I'll just squeeze that in. Next, I have a few dehydrated items. So I usually bring with me some dehydrated breads, or mock bread, so to speak. So these are onion breads. This is one that I made quite a while ago. And the second one's actually one I bought recently at a raw vegan restaurant near my home. So I have at least two options for sandwiches. And then I also have like my go-to. This is it's a, how do I explain it? It's like a nut meat based wrap that I make when I make it in bulk. I don't roll them up or cut them into small pieces. I just make this big thing full of it's nuts, it's seeds. Actually, this one doesn't have any nuts in it. It's seeds, some vegetables in it, pureed it with some seasonings. I dehydrated, and actually I put nori on the top and the bottom, which gives it a really great crunch and taste to it as well. So this is kind of my go-to protein, or if I need to bulk up a meal, I can easily snack on this and feel satiated and full until I can get myself a full meal. So like today on the plane, this is what I had on the plane. I had this with some grapes, and I had some juice, and I felt good. And then these are some mock raw vegan. All of it's raw vegan, but this is a mock raw vegan chicken nuggets that I'm trying out for the first time. They smell amazing, and they are just here and just for something that I can just throw into salads, because I have a feeling that some of the salads, because I looked into the places that are nearby, they're not going to have enough nuts and seeds or raw nuts and seeds. So this is my way of just making sure that I'm able to add my raw nuts and seeds into my diet and be able to have enough calories for the day to sustain me. And then this is also another version of that too. So I just made them, instead of making them into little, chicken nuggets, I made them into this big sheets and just cut them up so that they could easily fit onto the breads if I want to make a quick sandwich. All right, so next I have stuff that's kind of like already pre-packaged, and this is mostly dried fruits and nuts. So I have these dried prunes that I like. They're sulfur free, they're preservative free, they're really, really moist. They kind of remind me of dates, but they're just sweeter and they're a good little snack. I also have this, it says a probiotic blend, but it's not. It's just cranberries, raisins, dried blueberries, and dried cherries. None of them have sugar on them, so this is a really good medley, and I didn't have to, package them individually, so they all came together. I had some leftover tamarind, so I like the tamarind. This is a sweet tamarind, so it's kind of like a nice little, you want a tangy type of sweet candy, this is very close to it, so that's a nice sweet treat. And then I have some dehydrated oranges, which I love to just snack on, and then some dehydrated lemons that are great to put in some warm water if I need a quick tea. And then I have two types of my favorite dates here. One is called Anjois. I can't remember the other one, but they're very sweet dates. They both have like a caramel and vanilla taste to them, so really great. And then I have some apple chips here. These are not fried. These are not fried, and there's nothing added to them, so it's just apple, so they actually don't taste sweet. They're more of a tangy taste. And then I found these recently. They're a really unique sprouted nut. So they're sprouted and then dehydrated nuts, and they are so crunchy. You can see it has like this hole. By sprouting it and then dehydrating it, it causes this hollow hole in the middle of the almonds, and it gives this amazing crunch. So it's a really nice snack. I haven't tried this one yet, but this is the one that I've been having, and I absolutely love it. It has almonds in it. The walnuts and the cashews are all sprouted and dehydrated, and then there's also some cherries and dried cherries and blueberries, which dried cherries are one of my favorites. I also picked up these raw chocolates in case I have the urge for chocolate, which I haven't, but I have it on hand just in case. So this is a local company that makes these in Florida, and I've heard really great things about them, so I picked up the two varieties or flavors that were available. And lastly are my seasonings. So I always bring, this is agave nectar. I always bring some agave nectar with me. Sometimes I bring maple syrup, but I forgot to bring them because I couldn't find the small bottle for it. So agave is going to have to work for now. And then some of my favorite seasonings. So here's the Green Goddess seasoning from Trader Joe's. I love sprinkling this on everything, from salads to even like fresh cut apples and plums. It has a really great taste to me, so I like it. And then I also like this Mrs. Dash seasoning blend. This is something I'll add on top of salads too, to give it an extra depth of flavor, and it's salt free. And then here is my little secret stash of my personal seasonings. So these are old Tic Tac boxes. And so I have oregano. This is cayenne pepper. This one is smoked paprika. And this is some umami seasoning blend, which is like a mushroom seasoning blend. And that one I think has a little bit of salt in it, so I use that sparingly, just for the depth of flavor when I need it. And there's a furiyaki, which also has a little salt in it, but it also has the nori seeds, the nori and the sesame seeds in it. So it's a really great variety there of seasonings. I don't bring salt and pepper, but that's because most takeout places will have salt and pepper, so it's easy to find it. And I also bring with me like this little handy, little lunch bag, so that when I'm going to the office for the day, or if I'm traveling around town or going out to dinner, I can pack my stuff in here so it stays cool and it stays fresh. And let me see if I can pull out of this fridge a few things. It's kind of hard to see in here, but I also picked up some guacamole. So this guacamole, it has the, let's see if you can see it. It has avocados, onions, jalapeno, lime juice, cilantro, salt, and garlic. So this is probably as basic as you can get, right? So I grabbed this guacamole. I haven't tried this one yet, but this was the best that I could find on the shelves without having to make it myself. And then, so I keep that so that I can use it to dip in my veggies. So let's see if you can see it here. But these are, let's see if I can open this up quickly. So I chopped up some vegetables before I left the house, and here we go. So I have celery, cucumbers, carrots, and then a variety of peppers, so yellow, orange, and red bell peppers. And these are just things for me to snack on during the day, or to grab and put into a salad, or to dip into the guacamole, or to make another dip and eat it with. I also travel on the plane with, this is just mixed green salad. I didn't eat it today, but it held up as I traveled on the plane. So I have salad here for myself if I need it. And then you really can't see too well in this box, but let me see if I can open it without making a mess. Sorry about that. But this is my basic salad that I usually have. So it's, what is this? Cucumbers, tomatoes, red peppers, bell peppers, green bell peppers, yellow bell peppers, orange bell peppers, no yellow, it's orange bell peppers, red onions, and zucchini. And then I usually take all of that, I toss it with the mixed green salad that I have here, and then I add a dressing to it. So that's an easy salad. And then I also had this pre-made salad that I didn't finish on the plane as well. So it's my, I have a pesto, raw vegan pesto sauce that I made at the bottom. That's kind of a thicker salad dressing, and then some broccoli slaw. So broccoli, basically shredded broccoli and shredded carrots. And then I added some microgreens to the top of that. And let me see, hold on. And some cucumbers. So I could also take this and toss it in the green salad, and this is actually a complete salad since the dressing's already at the bottom. And then I had some water, and I just ordered some water from DoorDash as well, so I'll have some more for tomorrow. But that's it. That's really basic. This banana got smashed, so that's why it's in here. But that's basically how I travel, and make sure that I continue to eat raw. And the great thing about it is, as I'm eating, I'll have these containers to use to add the salads to make my own meals, to cut up vegetables and carry things to work, and as I travel too. So that's it. If you have any questions, feel free to leave any comments below, and I'll be sharing more about traveling raw as the week goes on. Thanks for watching.